Now, Chip Kelly might be on his way back into the NFL as an offensive coordinator. Chip Kelly was the Eagles head coach from 2013 to 2015. First year and a half, it was pretty good. The Eagles were a pretty fun team to watch with Nick Foles, Mike Vick, very exciting offense, and they made the playoffs Chip's very first year. But then the wheels slowly started to fall off. And once he was fired from the Eagles job, he went to the Niners, and that just did not work at all. Really, really ugly year in San Francisco in 2016. And since then, from 2018 to 2023, he's been with UCLA. And as of late, he's been the Ohio State offensive coordinator. And it is reported that the Houston Texans and Jacksonville Jaguars are interested in signing him to be their OC. I like those two spots for Chip Kelly for sure. With Houston, D'Amico Ryans has a connection with Chip. D'Amico played for Chip Kelly when he was with the Eagles, and the Texans just fired Bobby Swolik last week. You could say what you want about Chip Kelly as a head coach, but he's definitely a high Q, offensive-minded guy. So I think him and CJ Stroud could do some nice things together. And I feel like working under D'Amico Ryans, he would be kept in check, because a reason why he flamed out in Philly is because he had a really big ego, very demanding, and there were reports that he wasn't really the best guy to kind of work with. So I feel like D'Amico Ryans would kind of keep him in check. And if he could just focus on working with CJ Stroud, I think that would definitely be beneficial to CJ's growth, and maybe it would keep him a lot more consistent throughout the 2025 year. Because like the 2024 Houston Texans offensively in the regular season was just unacceptable to how they were from year one with D'Amico Ryans and CJ Stroud. Just really, really ugly play. And they're in their Super Bowl window. CJ Stroud is on his rookie deal. A quarterback is on his rookie deal. That means you could add talent around him. That's why they added Stephon Diggs. That's why they added Joe Mixon. Once he gets paid that massive contract, you can't really add as much talent. So it's really important to not waste these years like they did a year ago with how inconsistent that offense was. So I definitely like this move a lot from that sort of perspective. And for the Jaguars, why not? I mean, Trevor Lawrence needs all the help and coaching he could get to really salvage his NFL career. I know it doesn't really matter. He already won. He already got that massive, $55 million a year contract. So who really cares? He won, but if he's really passionate about ball and he actually cares about helping the Jaguars be competitive, then yeah, he definitely needs the help of Chip Kelly and Liam Cohen to definitely keep him on track and accountable for his production on and off the field. And I think that would be good. So let me know if you are a fan of Chip Kelly. Do you think Chip Kelly is a nut? And where would you rather see Chip Kelly go, Houston or the Jaguars? Let me know in the comments below. Another kind of controversial Houston Texans news. After they played the Chiefs, Joe Mixon got fined for making a comment about the refs. Even supposedly he didn't make those comments. Just a weird kind of thing. Obviously, we weren't down on the field to really see if he made the comments or not, but still, just a kind of sketchy fine and story that got swept under the rug. So just going forward, maybe keep an eye on that. Just, I feel like that story didn't get enough attention as it should have gotten. But I want to take a look at some potential replacements for Bobby Swolik as the Texans offensive coordinator. Like I already mentioned, I think Chip Kelly would be a great hire for the Texans. Another one, in-house hire, Gerard Johnson, is a name that they'll probably are considering quite heavily right now. Some other names to watch out for are Josh McCown. He's currently the Vikings QB coach. Thomas Brown. He was the Bears' interim head coach and the OC for the Bears. And before that, he was a Sean McVay disciple. So obviously did not have the best season a year ago, but he does have a decent resume. Brian Hartline as well. He is currently the Ohio State co-offensive coordinator and wide receivers coach. Mike LaFleur, LA Rams offensive coordinator. And pretty good list of names right there. Also, Doug Peterson could be in the mix as well for an OC position. I think that'd be great as well, because I just think one of the big focal points for the Texans this offseason is to make sure that CJ Stroud just gets all the resources and help he needs, because you really can't fumble this era of his career. You really can't waste a year. And that's the thing about CJ Stroud, man. Like, incredible rookie season. I feel like it was a couple notches under Jaden Daniels' first rookie season, but it was still very, very impressive. And he has a ton of potential, and you just can't waste it. And not only that, but they're in such a easy division to make playoff berths every year. And in my opinion, they have a pretty impressive defense with young star franchise pillar players on their team right now, with Will Anderson, Stingley. I mean, those two guys are just elite defensive players. So you let me know if you think CJ Stroud is going to improve from year 1 to year 2, and who do you want the Texans to hire as their offensive coordinator? Chip Kelly, Doug Peterson, Thomas Brown. Let me know in the comments below. I would definitely go Chip Kelly or Doug Peterson. Just someone who has a ton of experience, who could keep him in check, and someone who just challenges him on a daily basis. That would be my preference. Yeah, man. Let me know in the comments below what you think about the Texans, Chip Kelly, Jaguars, and Trevor Lawrence, and everything else in between. If you made this far, please subscribe and like the vid. It would help out your boy a ton. That's all I got for right now. Peace.
The Jets, they believe in their offense. They know once they get inside the red zone, they can run or throw. That time they run the football, and it picks up some good solid yards. Great job by the offensive line.
Scrambling now. Takes off for the end zone, and he's got it. Touchdown. The Jets back on the field on offense. They've got to be pleased with the way their offense took shape on that previous drive, which went all the way for a touchdown.
Yeah, their calling card has always been the fact that they like to do both things. They're very conscious of running the football to keep a defense honest. They did that in the last drive, and then they take advantage of the fact they're running it well, and then they play action pass or drop back. They get good protection, and they make it happen.
Boy, it's been a good mix so far, both the pass and run.
Yeah, that's what you want. You want to mix it up, keep that defense thinking, and that's when it works the best.
Last play before the 2-minute warning. It's Marshall. Harris is there to make the stop. Just 2 minutes left in this one now. Back in a moment. We return out of the 2-minute warning. Fourth quarter action. First and goal. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. And that's Woodyard in on the stop. Second and goal from the 6. Another handoff right back to him.
Right call here by the coach in this situation. Keep running the football. Keep that clock moving. You have the lead. Just tell your quarterback to tell everybody on offense this. Hold on to the football and don't have a penalty where you could stop that clock.
Running away from the pressure. And he's in. The Jets offense comes out for what is, in essence, just a kneel down or two to make this one official. And Phil, what a sweet moment it is for that bunch of players right there.
Oh, yeah, a lot of smiles on the offensive side as you walk out on the field, and it's just You think about it this way. A tough week of work, all the preparation and the practice, and you came through and got it done and enjoy the moment.
For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports.